What's going on, people? Welcome back to Tentwa Talks Football. In this video, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to go straight to the point. And for those who aren't aware, we've got some breaking news from Fabrizio Romano. And the news is that Victor GYOKERES has basically snubbed Man United for Arsenal. But anyways, let me just read Fabrizio Romano's tweet for those who haven't seen it already, so you guys can understand what exactly is happening. The tweet goes as follows, right? Victor GYOKERES' priority is to join Arsenal this summer, despite calls from Manchester United in the recent weeks. GYOKERES has always been an option for Arsenal amid Sesko talks with no deal sealed so far. Arsenal keep on assessing the situation. Man United remain keen but believe the deal is now unlikely. Now, that to me sounds like GYOKERES has basically said, you know what, guys, I don't want to go to Man United. If anything, I know that Arsenal are in talks for Benjamin Sesko, but guess what? I'd rather wait for Arsenal than go to Man United. Now, for those who aren't aware, right, towards the end of the season, there were some reports coming out of Portugal that Victor GYOKERES would prefer to go to a club which had Champions League football. This was before we even played the Europa League final. Hence, most of us Man United fans were saying that winning the Europa League was a must because it was going to help us get back to the Champions League, which would play a big factor when it came to attracting players into to join us this current summer. Lo and behold, we lost the final, and most of us said, you know what, we basically were effed. I don't want to swear too early into the video, but basically, Man United are effed because we didn't get the Europa League. And we're seeing the effects of that now because, mind you, GYOKERES is not the first player to reject us because we don't have Champions League football this season. Liam Delap, a player whose club got relegated, Ipswich Town, he rejected us for Champions League football. He went to Chelsea instead of coming to us. Let's not forget, GYOKERES was not our main number 9 target. Due to financial reasons or whatever, GYOKERES was not our main target. Our main target was Liam Delap. But Delap rejected us. He said we don't have Champions League football and he wants to play Champions League football. So he'd rather go fight for a place at Chelsea because they've got Jackson and they're apparently looking at someone like GYOKERES. But Delap said, you know what, I don't care that United are offering me the main position as the number 9. I'm going to go to Chelsea because they've got Champions League football. Now, GYOKERES has basically done the same thing. I mean, this is after, like I said, before the season ended, he said he wanted to join a club with Champions League football. Season ends, and then I think GYOKERES and his agent were stunned at the lack of options for them. Because, excuse me, it was clear that GYOKERES wanted to join a Premier League side, but with Champions League football. But it's like GYOKERES and his agent were shocked at the fact that there weren't that many clubs in for them. The clubs that were being linked to them were just United and Arsenal only. And I think they expected more. So seeing that they didn't have too many options, we started to hear news that, no, apparently the Champions League is not the be-all and end-all for GYOKERES. He'd be willing to join Man United even without Champions League. I mean, we saw the very reputable David Ornstein reporting on this. And we know once Ornstein comes with a bomber, things, more often than not, things happen. But this time around, it's looking like GYOKERES only basically said that, you know what, I might be willing to go to United even without Champions League because he was starting to get desperate. He saw there's not too many offers on the table, you know. But then now that Arsenal weren't basically breaking through or reaching an agreement with Leipzig over the pricing for Benjamin Sesko, Arsenal said, you know what, we're going to start talking to GYOKERES. And since that offer came onto the table again for GYOKERES then comes up with a statement saying, you know what, nah, guys, actually, I'm good with Man United. I've always said that I wanted Champions League football. A club with Champions League football I hear from you right now. Arsenal's project is attractive. We bantered them, we laughed at them for not winning anything in the last 5 years. Cool. But let's be honest, as Man United fans, Arsenal's project right now is more attractive than Man United's one. I mean, GYOKERES is what? He's 27 years. He just turned 27 now in June, if I'm not mistaken. So he's literally in his prime. And he doesn't have time for a rebuild. He needs a project that's ready to win a title right now. And most people have said that Arsenal are just missing a prolific number 9 in order for them to win the Premier League. So I'm not surprised that GYOKERES is picking Arsenal over us. I mean, it's very annoying. It's upsetting as a Man United fan because literally just a week ago we were hearing about We Are Man United still works in 2025. We were talking about the Man United pool. Where's the pool now? Yes, we got Mateus Cunha, very, very good footballer. We apparently are close to signing Mbemo. I don't know how true that is because of the whole Spurs debacle. But basically, Gyökeres is the second player to turn us down. He is the second player to turn us down this summer. That can't be. That can't be. I mean, well, I'm saying it can't be, but it's already happened. Now, the belief is that Gyökeres is preferring Arsenal, but what would be funny is if Arsenal actually went and signed Benjamin Sesko, because apparently Mikel Arteta prefers Benjamin Sesko as his main number 9 or number 9 target, whilst their director of football, Andrea Berta, prefers Gyökeres because he feels it's more prolific. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens. But if Arsenal end up signing Benjamin Sesko, they're not going to take Gyökeres as well. They're going to take Sesko, and then Gyökeres is going to be left stuck. Now, as Man United fan, I know we're desperate for number 9, but please, Man United, have some self-respect. Do not go back in for Gyökeres. In fact, if anything, we need to walk away from this deal ASAP, because it's clear to me right now that the only reason Gyökeres would come to us, if he does even come to us, he'd be coming to us as basically last option. Like, we're basically a backup option for him. And I don't want that. Like Amorim said a few weeks ago, if a player doesn't want to come to us because we don't have Champions League football, it's fine. We'll go for players who want to come to us with or without Champions League. So Gyökeres has made it very clear to us that his main option is Arsenal. So I'm saying, forget Gyökeres, let's move on. For me personally, I'm saying bring me Victor Osimhen. I'm seeing the links with Hugo Ekitike, but guys, come on. How realistic is that? We're broke. We're struggling to sell the likes of Rashford, Sancho, Anthony, Garnacho. So we can't go splash 100 million euros on Ekitike. That's about, what, 85 million pounds? Osimhen is available for about 60. Gyökeres will likely go to Arsenal for about 60 as well. So why should we pay for 80 for like a 22, 23-year-old striker? I don't want these young strikers anymore. We've seen the experiment fail with Rasmus Højlund, a pathetic footballer, if I can even call him that. The worst striker I've ever seen put the Man United shirt on. So for me personally, I want someone with experience. I've always said that this summer, I need an experienced number 9, someone who knows how to score goals. And for me right now, that person is Victor Osimhen. I mean, before we even get to Osimhen, to be fair, I need us to wrap up the Mbeumo deal. Thomas Frank has gone to Spurs now, and he can easily convince Mbeumo to join Spurs. Now, if Ineos, I need them to hear me on this. I don't know if they're going to watch the video. They're not. But if they somehow see this video, Ineos, you have one job right now. Well, 2 jobs, but the main job right now is to secure the Bryan Mbeumo deal. We cannot afford to miss out on him. We've been rejected by Dilap. We've been rejected by Gyökeres. We cannot afford to be rejected by Mbeumo. There'll be 3 rejections in the space of, what, 2 weeks? I can't have that. I simply cannot have that. Bring me Bryan Mbeumo as early as possible. Monday, Tuesday, I need a here we go. I need to see Gyökeres in the Mbeumo in a Man United shirt. Signed, sealed, delivered. Then from there, quickly move on to Osimhen. I would rather we got Osimhen right now. If it means we trade Garnacho for him, or we trade Rasmus Højlund and some money on top, so be it. But bring me Victor Osimhen. Gyökeres is a good striker, but he clearly doesn't want to join us. So bring me Victor Osimhen. I don't think we cannot go into the season. I like Joshua Zirkzee. He's a good player. If we get Mbeumo and Cunha, he can do the whole false 9 thing, and it might work. But I still maintain we need a proper goal-scoring machine. So bring me Victor Osimhen. But anyways, to keep the video short, I don't want to go on for too long. Gyökeres has basically snubbed Man United and picked Arsenal over us. That's what's happening in 2025. Players are choosing to go to Arsenal over Man United. And if we're being honest, this isn't a surprise. Arsenal are challenging for league titles whilst we're finishing 15th and losing to FA Cup finals, or rather Cup finals, to Tottenham Hotspur. We're rubbish, man. We're so bad right now. And honestly, like I said, right now I'm just hanging on and hoping that Man United secure the Bryan Mbeumo deal, because if we don't secure that deal, I might just lose it. Honestly, I might lose my mind. But anyways, it is what it is. I wanted to let you know what's going on. And yeah, man, if you're new to the channel, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel as well. Helps the channel grow. And yeah, man, what can I say? I'll see you guys soon. Peace.